Honestly, Brittany, we need to talk about these vocals, huh? It's too much. It's like a superhero. Even looks like a superhero. She's like a power metal Power Ranger using her vocals to fight all the bad in the world. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications because, well, if I'm honest, it just helps me out a bunch. You'll get alerts when these go live, so there's something in it for you too. And today feels a little bit like my birthday. It isn't my birthday. However, last night I got an influx of messages, DMs, comments, emails even saying, Chase, Unleash the Archers have released a new song and video. It's a song called Abyss. You have to react to it. And I was like, yeah, I really do. So I cleared my plan of everything else I was supposed to do today. Made sure this was the focus. Went to bed, woke up, had my morning run, got all my nervous energy out, and I can't wait to get stuck into this. I've only reacted to 3 songs, I think, by them so far. So I've had Awakening, Tonight We Ride, Cleanse the Bloodlines. I think those are the 3. But I've fallen in love with them, and I've gone and listened to those songs over and over and over again, and I found so much more in their music that I didn't catch the first time round. And it's kind of, I already had this massive level of respect for them, but I've fallen in love with them even more. And hopefully that familiarity, even though it is just a few songs, will help me with the future reactions, kind of figuring out more and more what their sound is, and I can't wait to see where they're going with this one. So enough talking and jibber jabbering. Unleash the Archers, Abyss. Let's see what you got. Cool synthy vibe. I'm smiling to myself because whenever you get like a synth piece that's loopable and it comes in just on its own, just like that, it could be a guitar piece, could be anything, but whenever it's something in isolation, your body locks into what it thinks is the top and tail. And normally when the rest of the instruments come in, you find out how wrong you were and you almost find a new melody within that. It's like a trick that your ears play on you. I think that's probably the first time I think I got that right. So very cool. But I love the way the guitars came in with those kind of chord ring outs, drummers supporting, of course, and the lead work that is kind of emphasizing some of those synth notes. The purpose of this is build up, right? And it's doing a very, very good job of that so far. I'm not sure who's more ginger, him or me. There she is. Okay. I wasn't ready. I'm going back because I want to hear it and because it was fantastic. One more should do the trick. There's a couple things to talk about there that are really cool. Let's start out with the drums. Now, it's funny I mentioned having listened to the previous songs kind of over and over again. And this is why I picked this up. Now, when the drummer went into the actual beat and Brittany started with her kind of power vocals, his accenting of his snare was on the count, right? So if you were doing a 4/4, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what he does is he does this really awesome roll around his toms. And when he goes into the beat again, he switches his accent from on the count to the and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. And what that does is it gives you like a perceived increase in speed. And it isn't, because as far as I can tell, his kick work is the same and the time between each snare hits is the same. It's just he's just gone to the offbeat, and it gives this whole new dynamic. Now, the reason I picked that up is because he did something similar in Awakening. And I think I found it then. So I think that's maybe one of his unique style things. And it's really awesome. I think it's fantastic. This whole song is about keeping busy and being active. And you had the guitarist doing the palm beat. And they've just got the steady like palm beating piece. And then they're hitting those off notes and opening up where they want. Palm muting, if you don't know, is when you use your palm to muffle the sound of the strings. And then you can control kind of releasing notes. And you get that kind of up and down pattern, that alternate kind of strumming that you get. And essentially the notes they're playing are that dun 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 dun. It's similar to what they did in the beginning, so they're following that same melody. Don't even get me started on her vocals. It's actually making me mad how good she is. It's just, it's too much. Listen out for the drummer when he switches these snare accents. I think it's so awesome. So cool.
Structures arises ahead, seems to be held up by nothing. Where have I gone? Do I dream? How can the stars be like it?
I try and pause when I pause. I try and let the bars complete. At least I try to, because it feels really awkward if you hit it right in the middle. Not sure if I got that one perfectly right, but I'm going to go back just so we can get the lead in. I love that they have so much care for melody. When you are able to play at the level they are, it is so easy to just overly complicate and fill up a song unnecessarily. But they all know their roles so well within the band that they are happy to play a support role for the betterment of the song. For example, her vocal melody was really easy to hear and latch onto there because the band just played a supporting role. By no means are they doing easy work, but they are doing something that is an underlying kind of canvas for her to paint her vocals on top, and I think it's awesome. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Where's the bassist? I guess it could be that they were just maybe changing members in the band, and maybe they're using a session guy, and you don't want to put the session guy in the music video because he's maybe not a long-term kind of resolution for that. So it's just interesting. I just noticed that. Something's happening in this video. Honestly, Brittany, we need to talk about these vocals, huh? It's too much. It's like a superhero. Even looks like a superhero. She's like a power metal Power Ranger using her vocals to fight all the bad in the world. There has to be more. I can't be the I see what's happening here with this video.
always guides me, there's nothing to fear. Then why do I feel so immensely alone? This can't be the end of my story. Onward I go once again, fighting my way to my final run.
See what they're doing now with that whoa, that piece that they're accenting with vocals is how they started the song. So that's what your chord ring outs were, when it was still kind of blending with the synth and building up. And also, she is just a master of knowing when to layer her vocals. I said it before, so I don't want to harp on about it too much, but just when you know your own voice so well, and no matter how good a singer you are, you all have weaknesses. I'm yet to see any of hers because she knows them so well. Everything she does is it's such a good example of purposeful singing. It's doing what you're capable of, which in her case is pretty much most things, but knowing when to support and knowing when to have that voice stand in isolation. It's such an awesome instrument, and it's the thing that I love the most is that they're all incredible musicians, and her vocal is at the same level as their musicianship, and I think that's what makes them stand out among so many other bands who have got key members that are fantastic musicians. They must have had a good laugh filming this. Have a listen here with the layering that I'm talking about. Is because she knows she can go so high, there's so much she can do with her support vocal underneath, her harmonies. She doesn't have to just sit, one range above where she's doing like this standard support that you see on pretty much most commercial music. She's got such depth that she can create so much space between those harmonies, and that's so unique. It's literally using your ability and gives you a step up on anyone else because, well, it's Britney Spears, isn't it? Come on now. You never paused during a solo chase. You did that once and they came at you like a ton of bricks, so you've learned your lesson. I love that they both had like a moment to shine there. This is like when you see guitarists doing kind of dueling work like that, and I guess some of the most infamous examples is like Dragon Force, but what that shows you, I mean, first of all, it shows off their incredible ability. It's such a fast-paced song. It definitely calls for those kind of solos, and I think it stands out as not only something that works, but a necessity because of their ability. But it shows off their personalities. I talk about this a lot because it's important to me. When a guitarist plays, they could be playing the same solo. I mean, they weren't. They were all doing their own thing. But even if they're playing the same solo, you would still notice different characteristics and personality shine through on their lead work. And it's so, so cool to see. And that's kind of what makes a band special is when you get to see those moments and then you listen to other songs and you go, oh, I'm starting to figure out why he does that, or he likes to do things this way. And it just... You start to become a part of the band in terms of just more than a listener. You start to understand a lot of the decision making, and that's where I hope a lot of the education and value from a channel like mine comes in, where it helps you look beyond kind of that obvious that hits you right in the face, and you can kind of peek over that wall and see what else is going on. Loving this. Fantastic song. Cool video too. though she is a superhero.
Filling my heart up with wonder, unknown. Now to the edge of imagination, open my eyes to phenomenon and hope.
Those guitar harmonies get under my skin in the best way possible.
Open my eyes to phenomenon and hope. Cry
Keychain.
to the clouds overhead and to the sky never ending. Although time will tell if I'm worthy of it, a future final transcend.
The vocal layering is so powerful here. Yeah, hard time. Also, I'm going to go back a bit there because I like how this went in. I like the fact that the synth piece they used in the beginning of the song has found its moments to shine throughout the song. And it wasn't just a gimmick that they used up front to build the song up and go, oh, it's a bit different. It's actually got a purposeful place in a lot of the duration of the song, which is really nice to see. If it's a good idea, it should have life and it should work its way through the song and have a moment to shine just like every other instrument in there. It was a half time. Oh yeah, they just keep on delivering, don't they? They can't miss. Surely that was worth it. That was worth all of the kind of hype and the build up and making sure that I got it out today because I think it's an incredible song. The only not downfall, because there isn't one, but the only downfall to me listening to it today, you know, as a fresh release, is I haven't given their back catalog enough respect because I'm trying to save it for the reactions and get them all done properly. So I'm sure I would have even a greater appreciation had I been a fan for a longer time. And I kind of want to kick myself because I haven't been, but there is always time to discover new music. And that is the point of what we're doing here, is we are exploring new music, sharing what we love with other people, educating each other, discussing, debating. It is healthy. So thank you so much for getting that on my radar as quickly as you did and in such volume as you did. I am eternally grateful to you all for the time you spend with me, whether it is a minute or however long this video will be, normally around 10, 12 minutes, something like that. Means the world to me, and I'm so proud of the community we've built. Onwards and upwards. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.